Okay, we're just going to make sure that the wire has no way of hitting the tire.
Right.
We don't want to cause new problems. We're trying to resolve problems that we have. And here's Fido again. Get out of here. And let's see what we got to do. Let me get that up a little bit. Actually, that feels pretty good. If I throw another piece of tape there, I don't think we're going to have any problems with it.
Yeah, feel free to tape over just so nothing touches.
Right.
Or hangs down. Fido!
Get!
Come on, circus trick
He
dog.
rode the thing more than you have.
Coco.
And that ought to keep it out of your way. You're ready for an operational test.
Okay. Alrighty. We're going to test it. Which means I'm going to hand the camera over to J-Man.
That's me, J-Man. My Jeff Dunham t-shirt. Silence! I key you!
Okay, yeah, look at all the dog paw prints on the floorboards. Well, my footprints are even on it.
Rock and roll.
The stand.
Yeah, it's the stand is still a little down, so you got to kick it up a little bit. It probably just needs a little oil there. There you go. You're good now.
Coming back.
Aloha! Aloha! Here comes the scooter, my bobber. Has it got power? Okay, I think we solved the problem, but
Okay, I'm going up the muddy driveway.
bye-bye. Come back in a few. Yeah, he's got to remember that thing's going to do that.
All I can say is, I took it all the way around, man, and it even climbs, you know, that stubborn section of hill that the other scooter won't make it up unless I kick my foot on.
Mm-hmm.
This one will go up powerfully. I pulled it over to the side. They said don't operate this switch. I don't know if they mean under throttle or totally with key off, this range switch, so I purposely turned the key off, but flipped it. It was still in, like, low power moped mode when I pulled out of here. It's an electric rocket, man. All I can say is, as this bike runs, when you get a taste of what this is like, which you're gonna get ready to do real quick here, you'll probably definitely want the 5000. As in, as powerful as this is, just thinking of having the 5000, you'll. Other than that, it's a bitch to get it out of the driveway, because you know how my driveway is. I'll get it out up to the thing for you.
Sounds good.
It's got to go through the mud and through the tracks and everything.
I was thinking that your maiden voyage there was either a resounding success or a terrible failure with how long it was taking. So I'm glad to see you're back and I'm not having to tow you home.
Yeah, oh, that's good.
All right, I'm shutting her down.
Okay, and even the straight section of the driveway, no joke. Keep your outriggers down when you do that, because you know that, especially that one section about there where it's wet and it's humped over.
Yeah.
You will slip. That, no matter what, seems to be like ice.
Okay.
So
I can handle that.
Tippy-toe it out of the driveway, and once you're on the road, of course, open it up and let it flow.
Yeah, and don't
All
have
right.
the throttle on when you
Shut
do the
down.
switch, because I know people have burned their switch contacts out. In other words, it can't be under power.
Okay.
I think it can be on, but in other words, don't do it while you're on throttle. You know what I mean? Pull it to the side and stop it, flip it, and
Gotcha.
tippy-toe it out of here, because that thing will... Okay. But once you get on the road, open her full and see what she does. That's Fido and Watson. Watson is the puppy that went to Chrissy. That's Pudge and Max's brother. Always looks at first glance like it's Pudge, but you'll notice the tail's longer. And here comes Jim. This driveway's a son of a bitch, man. So, what do you think of the electric rocket?
Okay, according to its speedometer on the flats, I can get it up to 50. Up the hills,
probably kind of optimistic, but...
Oh, up the hills it shows 40. I think, yeah, from what I know about riding that fast, it's not moving that fast. I'm thinking it's moving closer to topping out at about 40.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
And maybe a little above, because that feels a little above, like it's got a little more oomph than the People does. And I know the People will barely touch 40.
Yep.
On a good stretch with me on it. Now, light people on, like John Boy's gotten on and said it's gone like 50 with him on it.
Yeah.
But it'll do 40 with me.
Definitely pull.
So this bike overall is a little more powerful than what the Kymco People S50 is with the speed mods in it.
I'd have to agree. I think that's where it's at. It feels good. It's got that typical typical pulse width modulator groan, but we know about that.
But you see what my point is now, Jim? Now 3,500 watts being no joke as you feel. Imagine that in a 5,000.
Oh, yeah. Now all we need to do is put a bigger carburetor and a high-performance exhaust on this, and we'll be all set. Oh, wait a second. That's life in the past.
Yeah, that's dinosaur age, man.
We'll have to put cards in the spokes so it makes more noise. That's about all you could do. This is outstanding.
Beautiful little bike. It's running, and I'd like to take this opportunity, even though I'm behind the video camera, to say thank you, Jim.
You're welcome. No problem.
The sharp eye and diagnostic input, we got it squared away. I'll update Xtreme about what it's going on now, that all I need is a replacement connector, and hopefully they'll get that in the mail to me, and that's no biggie because the bike's running in the meantime.
Yeah, I'll solder and shrink wrap it on for you, so that's not a problem. You get it, we'll just solder and shrink wrap it on. Your problems are solved.
Alrighty.
All right.